Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. It's Wednesday, it's time for a quick Disney Plus news roundup, where I'm going to be talking about what's new on Disney Plus today. I'm going to be also sharing my thoughts on the brand new trailer for Flamin Hot, plus much more. But if you haven't already done so, make sure you do check us out over at What's On at DisneyPlus.com. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest news, and also hit that little like button as well. That really sends a good signal to YouTube that you like my videos. But now let's get underway with the news. So let's start off talking about Flamin Hot, a brand new film which is going to be coming to Disney Plus and Hulu on June the 9th. This is going to be the first film they're going to be doing a simultaneous release on both platforms. I suspect we're going to be seeing more of this as we go forward, as they're looking to cut costs and trying to boost subscribers, but also I think as well getting people more used to the idea that things are a little bit more kind of blending. Obviously internationally it will be on Disney Plus anyway. But the trailer itself, I think it looks a lot of fun. I have never had a Flamin Hot Cheeto. I'm not entirely sure if I've even had a Cheeto. Are they like a what's it? I don't know. You're going to have to let me know on this one. So this one is all about a janitor who works at a crisp or chip factory, and he basically comes up with this idea of putting some spice onto some chips because they just, he's finding it quite bland, and, sales are down, and they want to save the factory, and they come up with this idea, and it goes on to become a huge phenomenon. And so that's kind of the story. It looks lots of fun. It's directed by Eva Longoria, who you might know as one of the stars of Desperate Housewives, which is constantly trending on Disney Plus here in the UK. So that's always pretty cool. But yeah, this one, I know nothing about it. The trailer definitely sold on me. I'd watch this one here. It looks a lot of fun. And I'm just loving the idea now that Disney are kind of going out there and sort of getting these films out onto as many different platforms as possible, and just getting more people to watch it. And I think this is probably going to be something we'll see more of. I think it's probably a good idea that they started with this film, since it's a PG-13, rather than maybe with like next week's big release, which is White Men Can't Jump, which is definitely in that R territory. It probably would have been a good look to kind of get that onto Disney Plus right now. The more stuff they put on here, the better. But I'd love to know, are you going to be checking out Flamin Hot? What did you think of the trailer? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. First off, talking about Disney at the Peabody Awards. This took place earlier this week, and they picked up a number of awards between all of the different studios. The Peabody Awards represent the most compelling and empowering stories released in broadcasting, streaming, and interactive media during 2022. So up first, these awards are kind of given out by jurors. They're not kind of done by public vote, and they're kind of awarded to a number of different things, and Disney did pick up some. There was 35 awards given out. So in terms of like Disney Plus, Andor picked up a series for entertainment, which I think is fantastic. I think that's a fantastic show. Some new documentaries also picked up some awards, including National Geographic's The Territory, which you can watch on Disney Plus now, and also Fire of Love. Some other studio content from Disney, that one included Aftershock, which is a documentary you can find on Hulu in the US and on Disney Plus around the world. That is in addition to Abbott Elementary picking up another award in the entertainment category, along with FX Atlanta and also ABC Signature's Bad Sisters. Though that one is available on Apple TV Plus. It was a show that kind of got moved out. We're probably going to see a little bit more of that kind of thing happening. But overall, just great to see Disney picking up some awards and showing really that they can create some great stuff. And the fact that so many of them are on Disney Plus in the US, but obviously internationally, pretty much all of them are on Disney Plus. So that's a great thing. But let me know if you agree with these awards in the comments below. So following on from the news that the second season of the FX series The Bear is going to be coming to Hulu in late June. It has been confirmed that the series is also going to be arriving here on Disney Plus in the United Kingdom on the 19th of July. So we're going to have to wait about another month for it. It's the continued trend of what seems to be happening, especially with these FX series where we're getting these shows much later. But at least we know a date. At least you know when it's coming out. So we're going to be getting all of the episodes at once. I'm really looking forward to this show, but it's nice to kind of have an official date for the UK one. Hopefully we get to see this a little bit more going on in the future. But let me know if you're looking forward to watching The Bear in the comments below. With it being Wednesday, let's now talk about what's new on Disney Plus today. The big new release is The Muppets Mayhem. So all 10 episodes are available of this new comedy series, so you can watch the whole lot. Now, I did say in my review last week that I didn't really think it was that good. I didn't think it was very funny. The jokes just didn't land for me, and it just felt very long-winded. I think it would have been much better as a film rather than a 10-episode series. But the best thing is, now you guys can watch it. So I'd love to know, what did you think of it? Did you enjoy it? I'd love to hear your thoughts on The Muppets Mayhem. There was lots of other new releases today. There was lots of global originals that were released on Disney Plus around the world, on Star Plus in Latin America, and on Hulu in the United States. including new Latin American series Time Switch, along with Impure. There was also a new French Disney Plus original documentary, Lambert vs. Lambert, and a new Korean series called Race. While in the United States and Canada, they got the Secrets of the Zoo Tampa, a new season of this one. A big new release in Canada included season 8 of Homeland and a brand new FX series Class of '09. There was 2 new episodes released there, and in the US you'll find that series on Hulu. No word yet on when that one's coming to Disney Plus. Outside of Canada. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. That one definitely caught my attention with the trailer. And here in the United Kingdom and Ireland, we got the entire series of Not Dead Yet, along with the Brad Pitt film Ad Astra, and a series called Born This Way. And there's obviously, in addition to lots of other new content that arrives, like here in the UK and in Australia, where we get things like Station 19, Grey's Anatomy, Family Guy, so a whole host of new stuff, True Lies and things like that. So lots of stuff to watch. It was a really big day for new content, but let me know what you're going to be watching on Disney Plus today. And our comment of the day from Sturreal, which is in reference to yesterday's story about True Lies being cancelled. So this means that True Lies will leave Disney Plus internationally, because right now Disney is really starting to do a lot of cost cutting. Now this instantly was something that came up yesterday, because obviously the show was available on Paramount Plus in the United States and it airs on CBS, but it's been cancelled by CBS because they don't want it anymore. Originally Disney didn't want it either, but they kind of sold it onto CBS. But internationally it was released as a Star original on Disney Plus. Now the finale is supposed to be coming up pretty soon. I watched one episode, thought it was pretty naff, but the thing is there is a little bit of thing of, I think if you are watching this show, you probably want to try and watch it now if you do want to watch it, because Disney Plus especially has got a bad habit of removing originals that have been cancelled. We've seen it with some in the past, including we saw it with Rebel, we saw it with Queens, there's a few other ones that have gone. So it wouldn't surprise me if one day it just went, because that way they can cut costs, because they don't have to pay all the people that made it if it's not available. I hope they don't do it. I don't like it when they do these kind of things. I'd rather they be available for everyone. The people that made it get paid, you know, if people are watching it, but also it's just there for us to be able to watch if you want to. But yeah, so it doesn't necessarily mean it is going to go, but the chances of it going are much higher than on something that a lot of people watch. So yeah, so just be aware of that one. Well, anyway, guys, that's today's news. A very light one today. There's just not a huge amount of news, because later today there is going to be a quarterly result. So hopefully we get a lot of news coming out of that one, and I will go through all of that on Thursday. But anyway, guys, let me know what you're going to be watching on Disney Plus today. Lots of great stuff to watch. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.